just we are in good times.
Okay.
Oh, we are in good times. It's me that is exactly. We are every day. Sanity. Rich. Me Jim said this weekend. Boy, the biggest mission is Liverpool and not Barcelona. Oh. Barcelona the NIG and a Copa del Rey. Liverpool added the EPL. What did the league in England? And over Kaya Saturday, make a say Monday Baha. We will not only talk about Barcelona edge Copa del Rey, but we will have to make time and celebrate Liverpool for winning the EPL. Rich. Adia man Liverpool. EPL we no more winning. Special and say. Sena obia ne top 4. Now predicted obeji EPL way 2024-2025 season na. Menye sure. Omo mo di Liverpool eto top. No. Because the story was say Club Abba Wabe building a very, very good team. Within the time, Waji Champions League, Waji League Nibi. Name no all kono. I say Liverpool team no here changes kakra. And Club live a big shoe our Liverpool. Why never Ancelotti? Ofri here or you see ofri Eredivisie mu never. And ko oh and you ko Eric Ten Hag. The final to no even Eric Ten Hag was bigger. If you know, and confirm Liverpool team no. Any players now club jaya no. Any the problems they had, Zubimendi, Omanyano, they say okay, we will go with Gavin Bexa. Nobody gave Liverpool a chance. But a season, you know, you 82 points. Mathematically. So omulu so mo game snack ani nyina mpo team bi anyway betime aba sign Liverpool agi the EPL. So we're putting a new champion in town. So all kind from 1992 reach Liverpool as I say and they the new crown champions of the English Premier League. What a job this man has done. Ancelotti. What a job he has done. Look, and the water wrong. Come a club coffee and buy some about 6. Club here in 2-3 games. No. This guy any the physicality or you slow. So bet me about 6 in the EPL. Rich, but who gave Abanti Feno Ryan Gavenbeck say coach Bibeba? Now I catch and say look. Forget about Obi Abeka sits in the box. I think say, be a government so every the Netherlands. Emma Ancelotti using him in that very, very important role. Easy. But Rich, Ancelotti Abajuma the Liverpool attack, Omu midfield, Omu defense, Omu goalkeeper. The way he has managed the team, we're bringing the best out of some of the guys. McAllister, Soboslimo. Look, he has done a very, very good job, and you will appreciate him. Rich, who himself as a slot had a one record at home. There are few coaches. Omaba EP or Nima. Omo first season, Omaji EP or no. Very, very few. Rich and a slot kahu. You start with Jose Mourinho in 2004-2005. Then Carlo Ancelotti Ebeyebi in 2009-2010 with Chelsea. Then Manuel Pellegrini Ebeye 13-14 and Antonio Conte with Chelsea. And so Ebeye in the 16-17 and a slot. Abeka this category of coaches are almost first season in the EPL. Rich, Omo Etimi Aje the league. No, what a way to win it. What can I say? Because say in front of Anfield, the Uchu Mutan Liverpool better Tottenham for no. Rich, you starting game now. Tottenham, more.
Amanga.
No, Dominic Solanke. Or go ahead, ball first at 2 nets. There, I person G League. Mumu timu ya obi ehye what way.
I check o Mike them say my feedback be wo actually no. I say chichi be wo actually. Me some here check it Ayala Mike no e dia man se ne be ya mo betimi ate sound ni nti so na no betimi do message no abana akenkan enso etimi e de amamo in 104.5 FM on Facebook. Referee almost what I did. Me Copa de Rey no do man trying dana de ba number here no referee no. On said that you be about the end to us you ba.
According to a colleague say.
Oh, say there ba.
And say they are fine.
Say there.
Rich. Tottenham to money show mo 5-1. And Rich, say oh you Liverpool nya o stadium just imagine. On a day you are supposed to win the league and bo game no you don't win by any margin. 5-1 emphatic win. Now Rich, time a referee the ball in the final race, look at Mohamed Salah. Look at him. Unim the entire way say Rich, it stamps the Premier League player of the season, because he has won it. He will look back on the Champions League and other trophies and say, and by this time can be a favorite for the Ballon d'Or if Liverpool were still in the Champions League. But Rich, Mohamed Salah, the way also celebrating the final whistle, you ordered a moment ball from Ekane Alawa Kubano. A very, very interesting video at the Emami El Honti. Liverpool has been crowned the champions. These are the years of Omaji 20 times. Now, Rich, Mami more story be. How many you invested? Man, you were running away with the numbers of the Premier League. And when we say England or mobility rival Liverpool, me kai those days. Me man you friends, say many Liverpool for this year. And some of them catch you and say, look, 20 no, mutai, Rich, me sure said they knew. Oh, you invested 15 years in here. They never thought, say, after 15 years, Liverpool ever touched almost 20 times our Premier League. That is how football is here. Liverpool, big club. Say, arguments, man, among you. Anybody here at Liverpool say, I'm going to be the biggest in England. Because first, it was about the league. Say, but say, yeah, Liverpool at watch Manchester United. Say, Liverpool, Ubetinya debate say, they are the greatest club ever English soil. So, into correlations to your brother Charles Trenebois, Kwakwa Hinkra, Dr. Bania Ko, Dr. Patrick Ofori, Yenya Tom Kruger, say Liverpool fans in Yinano, a big congratulations and ye de Emma Omo. Now, Rich, let's come to Akoko de Shebe Kumako. The Barcelona for the year Real Madrid for. Rich, and you're in Kasam. And you see, Mini Confidel and a hairborn or Real Madrid. Rich, I understood his pain because you bet me a season be not obitious rivals. Actually, say Omonsada also. Rich say Omonsada Miswa Shemi. Beats me na me who say oh this season there baby I'm the best Fabia Obeshemi. But Rich in the season no say oh Shemi in different ways, including say after oh mommy a cherry of Miami own poison say oh Shemi monster mentality and it come back against me. Rich, that is very demeaning. Barca say Real Madrid 4-0 no. Oh, a game near Barca no the only chance almost say 5-2 no was okay, but Rich, this particular defeat, for Real Madrid for
3-2 no.
Yes, because of the way I game in the coin, you know. Rich, yes, that's the game, no. Barcelona dominated the first half. Real Madrid for baby crown home. Without the ball, Barcelona quickly no more press, no massage the ball, no. Now almost ball, Frankie the Young, Pedri, Daniel, almost Fiifi, or my Jawafa. Me catch you say. Did you mean pay the way Real Madrid approach the game way? Yes, 4-4-2 narrow no, but some more. And when they play like that, Rich, because Barcelona elbow normal 4-3-3, no, they will dominate team in front of Real Madrid. Not because of the numbers, but because they are used to the way they are playing against team in front of Real Madrid. Real Madrid were struggling because Rich 4-4-2 and said that formation almost said that body this season, and they needed to adjust on the pitch. Look, you don't adjust in the final. You don't do that. In the first half, it was total dominance from Club and friend Barcelona. Then Lama set up Pedri for this wonderful goal. Look, Pedri share goal. Pedri share goal. No, Rich, when was my guy? I said last week, I could be tata with Pedri in Bellingham debate. And I make us say, see, I can't say debate now. I didn't use to edit Pedri. Say or are the numbers? Was that Pedri's answer to all of the debate? They said, look, Managerial Bellingham in the park, so I have scored a wonderful goal against probably the best goalkeeper in the world in Thibaut Courtois. Bona Pedri boy and Uchu Muta Untimenchi. Rich, second half now. As a Barcelona fan, I was very disappointed in Barca. And I love Real Madrid for approach. And that is the way Real Madrid should have approached the game. Dada. You don't play in finals as Real Madrid with fear. First half, Real Madrid were playing with a lot of fear, Rich. But in the second half, especially on moving Federico Valverde to right back, nobody played with Ada Goulet by you know. Rich. Ada Goulet Real Madrid, and you could clearly see say. Just Goulet on the pitch. Any day we are going to say, oh, me cry. Me no, my free margin I mean game no. Let's play without fear. Rich, after Real Madrid started coming into the game with Mbappe, Ada Goulet, and the players now you introduce them in the second half. No. Then Mbappe came in. Rich on share free kick that. Throughout his career now a legendary, you know. Mbappe 2 free kick in share that. Rich. Then in this game, in the final against Barca, or the bench because of ankle injury, they had not been second half. Rich. Then he comes in. What a moment to score the first direct free kick for our bench for the killer Mbappe. Rich. Time Real Madrid a free kick, you know. They had a lot of momentum. I'm telling you. And nobody pressure see Barcelona for so. That is a free kick from Kylian Mbappe. Look at the way of ball. No? Yes, you blame Sensi Kakra for the position, you know. I think he was too close to the wall. Maybe I know what to want to now so called back Kakra. But Rich, even so back Kakra, look at the precision. So people born a ball pon insider. Rich, who your goalkeeper said Dien. So I cover pon said Dien. Probably you still have it difficult. So bet me cover. And time Mbappe share go no. Rich, Real Madrid come the momentum Kubasa. And Barca were conceding a lot of corner kicks. And corner kick biabane one of them and other Gula boya Chiomani a heady ball at 2 net. Now Rich, this was around 76 minutes. I can barely 15 minutes. I'll be up on game now. Real Madrid LED Barcelona 2-1. Rich. Messi, this Barcelona team, in terms of individual players, they have very, very good team. But Rich, sadly way, because this is not the first time I'm making it, means so and it will not be because Barcelona are winning final in here. I think so this season. I get back or real friend has to flick and you bring Barca team now. Maybe we have not paid attention, but me, I have put highlight on it. Is the mentality of the team. Time and Barcelona conceded from Chomani, you know. You see the boys at the agony guests, you know. You see Rafinha, Inigo Martinez, leaders on the pitch, you know, started telling the players to say, oh, come on, let's go. I can 15 minutes. Everything they are BB. Rich, around 83rd minutes, a pass to Lamine Yamal. He sees Ferran Torres or running. And last time we discussing when Bashir Rayford was telling us, say, you need goal scorers. You know. Okay, we were discussing about the position of your strikers. But watch the goal now, Rafinha saying, and look at the run. Rich, you understand why these five score goals the way they do. No? Rich, look, Tama Lamine Yamal ball after just after this chance. Look at the run from Ferran Torres behind Antonio Rudiger. That is how it's supposed to be. The way a striker, you look at his run. Giving the defender some job to do, not only the banner but and also Jirawachi. But the way you run Rudiger, then that pass from Lamine Yamal 2-2, Rich, at 2-2, momentum change. You see, goals change football. And the Barcelona be say 2-2, no. After then, the momentum change on the Barcelona side. Rich, Mekai, Miniko Vitelati, Yesofanim. And I look at Modric and your born on my right hand side, Rich. And a person or switch play into our ball pass ama Abante Feno Fan Garcia and Kunde ebe intercepted pass. Rich, even him as a Real Madrid fan, Kunde intercepted pass na make us all team shoot and a Kunde boom. Rich, Courtois tono who said Dien when Timmy and Chebono and that Kunde go decided the game for Tima, your friend Barcelona. Now, Rich, let's speak about ref, and any conduct. Ahead of the game, I am Real Madrid for moment and no more complaining, say ref, or more suspect, say, on Timin the game, ye and for my own. But Rich, your poor game, Now, I am Barcelona for the moment they're complaining, say, ref, as you see, the irony of life. And it's over. Look at Mundo. I say Barcelona for 4 penalties. Now the incident on Fifi can was this is the video. Right. Mimi who say penalty. This one. Okay. Because before born Bebano, you could clearly see say Kubas is about Obiaso young quarter. Obiaso the young quarter. It's me then Mijao Muma Okakose. And there's no way the referee should be able to take a penalty for Adia young quarter in this video. But Rich, this is the most controversial one. Because when the referee is a penalty, then yes, you on Brown VAR. Rich, number 1, Asensio Naya and Cabono. He never touched the ball. You could clearly see it. Naya and Cabono. But the able say I want to say. The challenge on Rafinha, no, was it enough? Say more Rafinha out of form now. Rich, I think that this one the VAR got it wrong. Because once Asensio and I anchor ball, 2, once a touch on Rafinha in the box, Rich, say any pressure. And Unum said, time sideways, look at the time. 6 minutes there, they have to say no. A swap. And see, referee edge a penalty now. Barcelona just kick the penalty and Japan game, no. Rich. Sometimes these things it do happen, but Uchumutaya, Barcelona again beats Tima and friend Real Madrid, and these are the scenes. Time a referee born a final whistle, no. Edema Barcelona and the Copa del Rey, Barcelona, they're 32 times. Rich. And a Barcelona added the Copa del Rey 32 times. Though didn't require Atletico be about 24 and San Real Madrid about 20. Now, Rich, many man who see them. Say, oh, you're president of Barca. Rich, you may be in a very, very good time. and radio me and to moving a very, very interesting finish. Mr. Utie on Facebook, just listen to me. Rich, Barca J Super Copa. And I was Real Madrid. I did the Copa del Rey. Rich, week here, you see me. Obia is talking about Real Madrid and Ancelotti after the Copa del Rey. And now, Masa Kuwaka Tane say Ancelotti is in a pile. Because anyway, and yet say Florentino Perez and Ancelotti a meeting. Rich, since anyway we are missing ne. Even Massacre ain't me for the details of the meeting. But the question is, was this a last hug between Florentino Perez and Carlo Ancelotti? Now, Rich, and here say it is very, very likely. Say, Encomono Air Cosono, Air say Carlo Ancelotti and Negumedi, Ebesi, our teamer, your friend Real Madrid. Now, interestingly, Rich, Massa are reporting say club enya 2 calls from Real Madrid. And Ninano is to convince him say Edumano or Mejinye. Uko Germany. Yes, Jabi Alonso so at the phone. I say after the meeting, on only a friend. See a friend, then he goes straight with Bayern for Leverkusen paying for no. Now on no Marco discuss. But Rich, I'm not pay. Mansa Kobu Kobo Pierre Raoul. I the coach of Real Madrid Castellano. Akobusan say, Nebo, Edumaya Babatoya, and Kofo Primwi. You are the prince of the Bernabeu and the coach of Real Madrid youth team. No, Unfa home Bemana, Rich Raoul answer and say, on only the Neniji baby or one. He is just waiting. Say the Dimbemudia, then he will have a discussion. But at this moment, the on per se, or didn't know ever for it and no man. Now, Rich, this is what I wanted to finish with. No, Barcelona the Copa del Rey. No, Ricky Iwomi or China, we will be discussing Champions League. Yeah. Now, Rich, interestingly, in the context of the Champions League, TNO, Champions League, no, Youth League, no, Champions League, no, Canadian, Barcelona co final, and they will play it with transport from Turkey. Number final. Now this weekend, Rich, I manage Champions League, no. 2 teams LPM in the final. Now the year Chelsea for home and away. Woto. Ya show more, ya ho. Omuzom koto mo mucho mani ya show mo 4-1. Rich. Na de yemi wonwa Arsenal. Lyon be share Arsenal 2-1 ewo England. Meaning so o me Arsenal film. Rich enu ayen koti ani a Arsenal ko sell Lyon 4-1. Ama say Champions League a man final no. Rich another Barcelona team. Barcelona against Arsenal. Now Rich me bu so. Senior man de na kono. Sane me man de be kwa na. Especially when Arsenal a French team Efimu and Omodia be final. It's Rich. Barcelona potentially may be in the main Champions League final. They are already in the Youth Champions League final. Or more in the Women's Champions League final. What a season. And now we are president of Barcelona. Especially if the men are able to make it to the final now. Why we are rich? We are yet Manusu is you know. Now Europe yes, Barcelona may manage the Champions League and manage the Champions League or we team manage the Champions League. That will be a moment. If you are
of course.
Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain or China. Don't miss the show. You remember very, very good analysis on Thomas Partey and Moby, how it's going to affect Arsenal. And Wednesday, big game, Barca Inter. We do.
I do. The Ghana Premier League week 29. And now you're born over the weekend. Now the attorney say, our officers is a teams.